Least likely, take your pick. These guys are all pretty soft.
Most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse. Definitely Lorotsky, because he's already a mutant.
Matthew Gallant, he is easily the dumbest guy on our team. He would not survive a day. I'll say me. I think I'd probably survive the zombie apocalypse pretty good.
Matthew Gallant. He'd least likely to survive. That's self-explanatory. And Bobzilla. He's big. Scary.
The least will be for sure Gal, Coach, and Brent. It's like you have to be quite smart to survive, I think. And I will put
Me, I will survive for sure.
most likely me, Lerman. He's kind of a Terminator, so I think he can do that. But nah, and ads, I would say.
Like why?
Three tough guys.
Tell me why. What? Tell me why.
We need more protein.
I would survive for sure because I'm a man.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And who's least likely? That's a good question. I would say Shove, Brents, because if Brents and Wands are together, they wouldn't survive a minute, because they're goofy. They're goofy when they're together.
Most likely, definitely Scott King. Anybody with hair that good ain't going nowhere. Least likely, take your pick. These guys are all pretty soft.
Maybe I will put a Kinger on the top of the list too. I will put money on a Kinger. He lives in Germany, so he knows how to survive in zombie apocalypse.
Oh, Brent, for sure, Brent. He just wouldn't be able to handle the heat. Most likely to survive, I would say, Gord Burnett.
Most likely myself. Gallant, definitely. Least likely.
I'd probably say Cole Jordan because he already has a zombie. So I probably won't go after him.
Say Eric Allery because he is basically a zombie already. Least likely, probably Luke Brenton just because he's massive. They'll just like all get a piece of him.
I'm going with Baco.
I'd say Gord Burnett would be the least because he's having trouble walking. But I'll say Baco is most likely to survive because he's the biggest.
Myself.
Yeah, I'm definitely the most likely. That's a 100% guarantee. Least likely, I'd have to go between Riley Niven, Cole Jordan, or Max Warner. Actually, Cole Jordan might attract all the zombies over with his butt chin. They might like that. So yeah,
It's kind of mean.
I don't know. It's not mean. It's
Oh, least? I read that wrong. I thought it said most likely. Most and least.
I don't know. Definitely least, probably Coach.
I'd say Gallant for the least.
I don't think Coach is a very fast 100 meters, so he'd probably get caught. Most. I don't know. Everyone else.
We'll go with Bob. We go with least likely is probably a group of like Cole Jordan, Lucas Brenton, and Galley all together because it's rough. Most likely is probably me or maybe Larry, the Terminator.
great pick.
Yeah. Or Denton. Denton's a hunter.
So I think the Warriors are basically like the second coming of Jumanji, if you really think about it, Tanner. Like Kevin Hart, like the funny guy, would just be Ferk. Galley would be like the tour guy that just dies right off the start, eaten by a dinosaur or something. The most likely to survive would probably be Zilla, Daco. To be honest, I'd probably be the guy that gets stuck in the game for 30 years because I can't find the answer.
Oh, I don't think you understood the question.
I think the least likely to survive is probably Gally because, you know, he's not the smartest one out there. He'll probably do something dumb and die pretty quick. And the most likely, I gotta give that to probably my Marty, just because he knows his backwoods and that kind of stuff. So.
This one's pretty easy. Most likely is myself. Nobody knows how nasty of a hunter I am. Headshot all the zombies. Least likely is Gally. I think Moose Jaw's the furthest he's ever been from the city.
I gotta go with Cosmo. You know, he never gets off that game of zombies, so I think he'll do pretty well. And one least likely to survive has got to be Benny. He's all talk, that kid, man. He's 5'10". He's not gonna do anything.
You're shorter than me. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'1".
I'd have to say least likely to survive is probably Gallant because it's Gallant. Like, come on. And then most likely to survive, probably Dent. I heard he could shoot a gun, so.
Yeah, least likely to survive Gally as well. Yeah, he just has no street smart or nothing. And the most to survive is probably Cosmo. He's a grinder in those gun games.